Oh my God, Steve. Alright, Tube, what's going on, ladies and gents? As you can see, we're out here in old Vegas. Got the MGM behind me. Got the Tropicana back there. Now, what am I doing in Vegas? Just a little vacation. But while I was in Vegas, we went to the rental-car section, and I had originally, I think, just like the step above, the step above the economy car class. I don't know what's the step above it, but we went to Enterprise. We had the step above. I don't think you guys saw the key I was holding up next to me. Anyway, we had the step above. So we get to Enterprise, and I didn't like any of the cars. We had like a Nissan Maxima and all this other stuff. I was like, hey man, would it be possible? How much more would it be to get into like a Challenger or a Camaro or a Mustang or something like that? And they were all V6s. I didn't see any 5.0s, any 5.7s, or any SS Camaros. I didn't see any, but the other rental car companies, they had them all. That was like, well, shit. I should have went through them, or maybe I just didn't pay enough to move up to the V8 class. Either way, we ended up with a Challenger at first, and I was going to do a video or review comparing, you know, how this is compared to the Scat Pack, obviously. And obviously it wasn't going to be anything power related, you know, V6 versus a fucking 6.4. Obviously the 6.4 is going to shine. But what I can say is the 6.4 is a dog, man. That thing just did not, or the 6.4, sorry. The V6 just did not get up and go. It was pitiful. I think I put it in sport mode, turned traction control off, and like hit like a turn on U-turn on the boulevard or somewhere we were at, and got like a little one wheel pill going. I was like, oh, look at it, it does get a little giddy up. But as far as like punching it, it had like a 0 to 60 timer in there, and I think the best time that a 0 to 60 recorded, I didn't do it. The best time in there was like an 8.4 seconds. I feel like it can be better, probably like 6 to 7 second range, but I didn't do it. Either way, the thing was slow, and it's reeked of smoke. I don't know why those companies allow people to smoke and they only charge like the $50. Oh, if you're wondering why it's like so weird and stuff, it's because I'm recording on my phone. Obviously I don't have my GoPro and all that stuff, but the phone will do just fine. But I don't know why they let people get away with just a $50 charge to smoke in the vehicle. People will gladly pay, all right, whatever, that cigarette is obviously worth more than that $50, so I would charge freaking, you know, $200 to $300, but I'm not a businessman, obviously. I don't have a rental car company, but if it was me and my company, I would charge like $300. Is that one cigarette worth it? Your ass will be paying. So we went and traded that thing in the very next day. If it was, if we weren't so tired, we probably would just made a U-turn and turn it in that night. Ended up getting this little bad boy right here. And I'll go ahead and switch around now. Can't do it while recording. So this is what we ended up getting. V6 2019 Camaro, and I have to say, man, of course you slide through as close as you can, all that damn space over there. 2019 V6 Camaro, convertible at that. They only had convertibles. The Challenger wasn't, though. Obviously, there's no convertible Challengers, but the Mustang and Camaros. Another reason I wanted to make the switches is because we drive Mopar. We all know what they look like. So I wanted to try something different, and the Camaro was definitely it. And the fact that they had a 2019 was a plus. All right, first off, the looks, man. I know, I have to say, I think the base model ones look better than the V8, because the V8 has that ugly black part that goes right here, and it looks like the base model RT slash the new Honda Accords. They all have the same face now, that black middle part, and I think this looks way better. It doesn't have the lighting like the old V6 does. It actually has like functional intakes right there, or not intakes, just like for the cooling of the brakes and whatnot. So that's pretty neat. Go around to the back. Obviously the wheels are boo-boo. It's a base model, it's V6, but it actually looks surprisingly well for a V6. I don't know how I feel about the taillights. They actually don't look that bad in person, I have to say. Actually doesn't look half bad, I'm not gonna lie. So there's no reason to show you under the hood. It's a V6. So we're going ahead and hop right inside and compare really the comparison that really matters. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Also, this compared to the Dodge key, man, I don't know, like the Dodge was a 2018, I believe, and had 9,000 miles. This thing was brand new, only had like 115 miles. The key is just like, I love it. Like, it's a nice heavy weighted key. Has like all the options and stuff that the big dogs do. The remote start, you can do the convertible top from the key fob, and of course, you know, remote lock and all that other stuff, and the trunk. The Challenger didn't have remote start. I was so bummed out. All right, let's go ahead and pop it open. All right, jumping right in here. The room, bro. Don't mind my shoes. I had to swap out, man. Just a lot of walking. I had to put the old man shoes on. But look at the leg room. That's where the wife has been sitting. This is where I sit for driving. Are you kidding me? There's no way, bro. That's not a back seat. Why are you back here? What is the point of this? Like, this is all it's good for, is putting shoes back here. This back seat is useless. There's just no way. I'm not even going to hop back here and put myself through the pain to show you how useless it is. It's just pointless. That is just dumb. But hopping on in, driver's position. Driver, let's go ahead and fire up because it's kind of hot. It was cool. We did have shade. Oh, don't mind me, guys. I was hitting the freaking power button to turn the car on. Oh man, dumb me. All right, jumping right into it. First off, I love how Bayo has like the same big flat bottom steering wheel that like the SS and all the other ones do. The paddle shifters compared to the ones in the Scat Pack, the V6 Challenger didn't have any paddle shifters. Hey, we're gonna turn the car on, give me that AC, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's another thing I love right here, bro. Just like controlling it with these fan speed over here. Temperature right here, and it shows you right there and right there. That is so dope to me. It's like you don't have to go through the infotainment center, and you don't have like buttons dedicated to it. I love this. And the open and close events, it's like close, open. I love these vents. Oh yeah, but back to the steering wheel. Paddle shifters. I love the fact that, let me see if I can get around here. See how nice and big they are? You can fit more than 2 fingers on it. Like you can get like all 4 fingers up there, and it feels like you're actually doing something. Boom, boom, boom. It actually feels good. The Scat Pack, as you guys know, have like the little shifters like this. And if you opt for the SRT/Hellcat, you get the slightly bigger ones. But I guess those would be for like only, you know, maybe like 3 more, another 2 fingers or something like that. Well, I don't know. I don't think that extra inch makes that much of a difference on the SRT ones. But I haven't played with the SRT paddle shifters, but I can tell you I do love these. You can get all 4 fingers back there. Just, it actually know where the paddle shifters are when it comes time to do shifting. Although you probably won't be doing too much paddle shifting in this little V6. I think we tried 0 to 60, and it doesn't have a timer, at least not that I saw, but it's weird. It doesn't have a timer, but it has, let me show you. It has that timer. Well, what is that? You have to do your own 0 to 60 or something? That's stupid. Let's go to it. It didn't have the 0 to 60 timer, but it had the G-force. Why do I need G-forces? I find 0 to 60 way more usable than G-force. Like, what do I care about G-forces? I would definitely be doing more 0 to 60 than cornering and needing to know my G-forces and all that stuff. One thing about the Challenger, though, I do believe that it had better gas mileage than this here. Gotta watch you folks. Than the Challenger, or the. I think it's also because of the smaller gas tank. I'm pretty sure the Camaro has a smaller gas tank. All right, next up, looking through that rear view mirror, bro. Like, you Camaro guys can try to defend this thing all you want to. I can see out just fine. You are lying. Yes, you can see out the back window, but do you see the amount of limited visibility out there? Looking through your rear view, man, that is tiny. That is nothing to look through. It's like an inch of visibility. Also, me being spoiled, not trying to compare too much to the Scat Pack, but I am spoiled, and hopping in the Challenger and this here Camaro, I was missing a lot of options that I'm used to, like the blind spot monitoring. There's one time where I put my blinker on to get over, and had I not looked over, actually, without, you know, obviously having the blind spot monitoring thing up there, I would not have seen that car. That was in the Challenger, it wasn't in this. I haven't had that problem because I guess I was used to it in the Challenger by this point. But the Challenger had just as big of a blind spot back there. That huge thing right there is ridiculous in both the Challenger and Camaro. But compared to the Challenger and the Charger, like, you sit down in this car, like, I wish I can like set up a little stand or something. I have my GoPro stand where I can just show you guys. Like, this comes up to my shoulder right here. This part right here comes up to my shoulder. And my Charger and Challenger, it's not my Challenger, but in my Charger, I feel like I sit above. Like, I can see clearly out above everything and over the hood and stuff. This, it feels very shrunken, small, and you feel kind of I guess enclosed. Yeah, like kind of almost like a damn coffin, if you want to say so. But it does give you that small go-kart feel, especially with the smaller, lighter engine option, the little V6. So I can only imagine what the V8 feels like. This definitely feels faster than the Challenger. But anyway, for my V6 brethren in the market for a two-door sports or muscle car, I'm not gonna call it a muscle car. I'm sorry, guys. It's not a muscle car at that point. You just call it a sports car. For a two-door sports car, V6, I would have to say I would choose a Camaro. It's a better option. It looks and feels nicer inside. Gas mileage, although isn't as great, it's still pretty freaking decent, and it has more driving modes. That's the one thing I like snow and ice. There was no snow and ice mode in the Challenger. There was only track or sport. It wasn't track, it was sport mode and go. That was it. We got touring mode, sport mode, and snow and ice. Now, snow and ice, I'm not sure why you would want something like this in a snowy, icy place. I can't speak much since I do have a scat pack in Minot, North Dakota, but for those of you who do want something like this, you do have that snow ice mode available, but you won't have that in the Challenger. What's another weird thing or thing that I like about it? I really like the infotainment center too. It took a little getting used to. Obviously, coming from the Dodge, I was looking for things that just weren't there. But I do like I feel like it's a smoother interface. Like, playing more with the phone than anything, and not like the old prehistoric system that's in my car, the Scat Pack. Like, boom, boom, boom. Everything's quick. Everything goes. There's my phone. It's that simple. There is no navigation. There was no navigation on the Challenger as well. So, like I said, another one of those spoiled things that I had in the Scat Pack that I don't have here. Another thing that I find weird is these pitiful, what is this? Like, look at this. This is tiny. What is that blocking? Well, I guess you got a small window, so, you know, a freaking small sunshade doesn't really matter. So, I guess small window, small sunshade makes sense. But the complaint I do have is it can't swivel. It doesn't swivel to block the side view. You know how you can pull it out and go to the side? It doesn't swivel out. It's locked into place. So you can only move it down and put it up. That's it. One thing I do love more about this here Camaro, I'm not sure if it's 2019s or only 2019s, or is it all the new Camaros like 5th gen or 6th gen and up, but the lights. See how nice and white that is? And the stock ones in the Challengers and Chargers are that ugly yellow light. It's disgusting. I immediately swapped mine out. It was like one of the first things that I did. I didn't make an install video on it because it's pretty simple, but I made a video showing, hey guys, I did this today, and that's like way back when I first got the car. But those white lights, I do like that, even though they're only right here. I don't think they're anywhere else. Nope, because it's a convertible, so they won't have them in the back. But if the Charger and Challenger had that, that would be a big plus. I do like bright white lights, and that yucky yellow that came in mine and in that Challenger we had, it's just disgusting. So we kind of skipped over space and storage and all that stuff. So we're going to jump into that now. The Challenger and Charger both still just way superior to this thing. So open this up. I have like the double decks thing going on here. I got like the spot here and then another spot above it, then a little cubby over here. And it's, you know, I guess it's enough. It's enough to put your manual in and our freaking Enterprise booklet. That's about it. This thing, on the other hand, is pitiful. Look at the cup holders, man. This is my wife's. Don't mind this. Get it out of here. Why is this one smaller than that one? You couldn't just give us 2 same size cup holders? You guys see that? That's pitiful. Like, why we just couldn't get 2? I don't feel like the extra inch was gonna, you know, cause any type of stress or strain on the rest of the interior of the vehicle. Like, why can't we just get another inch of circumference for the cups? I don't get it. whatever. But opening this thing up, this is pitiful. I wish I had my GoPro so I could record my phone in this thing. Like, I could barely put my phone in there, and I don't even we have the S8 pluses, like, because we got two of them. Anyway, we have the S8 Plus, me and the Whiff both, and the phone's barely fit in there. I have to put it sideways. I use this. I have to put my phone in there like that to get it to fit. If I put it in there straight, obviously it won't fit. Or if I put it in there like this, it still won't fit. I have to put it in there sideways, just like that, to get it to fit. And it's quite pathetic. Quite pathetic. Like, there's no storage room right there. This pitiful storage room over here. I don't know, this is just a handle, but that's pathetic. The Challenger has like the little pockets here, it has pockets here, and it has pockets here on the side. Charger obviously surpasses both of them and just has oodles of room and oodles of storage units and pockets and things for days. But this is quite pitiful. Do we have anything back here? Yeah, we got little ones back there. But those pitiful back seats, man, is, oh god, it's so disgusting. What's something else? This is another thing I found weird, very weird. This thing, why is this here? Don't mind my ashy ass hands, man. Why is that there? You can put it like right here. This is like such an odd spot. Just put it like right here or in the middle of the vents. I feel like you could have just moved those over a little bit and had it right there in the middle of the vents. Maybe move the button up and just put it right there. That seemed to make more sense to me than just put it right there. And it's like so ugly. Like, what is that? I don't know. Call it crying and complaining at this point, whatever. I just find that's an odd spot for the freaking outlet. And then the fact there's only one. I don't know how many the Charger had. Of course, we got the USB. We have two USBs, and I'm gonna see if I can get it. There we go. Two USBs and one auxiliary cord. So that's a good plus. Obviously, nothing back there in the back for the folks in the back. Sorry. I know in the Camaros, in the SS's, the higher trim models, you can get the wireless charging pad back there, but obviously we don't have that. So that's all we got. Also, let's go ahead and hop out now and do a little walk around. All right, so we're back outside now, and we're going to take a look at this this. I don't know what this is. We're just going to take a look back here. 1, 2, pops it up. Another thing that all right, so this comes down. So don't worry, don't panic just yet. That does come down. But look at the opening, man. That is pathetic. Pathetic. I don't know how I'm getting my bag in there. I have a big ass suitcase. I don't know how that bag is gonna get in there. Like, I don't know. We're gonna have to find a way, because just putting it in the long way, there's no way it's gonna fit. I'm gonna have to like cram it in the back seat or something, because this is a pathetic excuse of a trunk, man. I don't know what the heck you're putting in here. Maybe a carry-on. That's about it. But you're not putting any like full-size travel bags in there, man. That is pathetic. And I'm pretty sure the trunk size doesn't change from the convertible to the regular hardtop. So go ahead and close that cubby hole up. One thing that I do like, this is, like I said, a B6 is a base model. Oh, gotta turn them on right quick. Hold up. Turn the lights back on. Boom, boom. Is the fact that it comes with the HIDs. I do love that. They're nice, bright, white, good lights. Not the ugly ass yellow ones like the Challenger had. Once you have HIDs, man, there's like no turning back. Like, you feel like you're so blind at night whenever you go back to a car that doesn't have HIDs. Sorry about the camera shaking right now. My old man Parkinson's going on. Also, I really like the little LED strips in these now, man. It looks really dope. Like when I'm driving behind traffic or bigger trucks and whatnot, and I see the lights, the LED lights, I like the way they look. I think I like them better than the old headlights, like the 2015 and 16s, or the 16s and 17 body style. I think I like them more. I don't know, like on the camera it's kind of showing up yellow, but those are white lights. I don't know why they're showing up yellow on the camera, but they're definitely HIDs and they look dope. All right, so the last thing we're gonna sit here and complain about is the convertible. So we hop in here first time, and I never had a convertible, obviously. So we're gonna hit the button. Nothing happens. Hit it again. All right, you gotta double tap it. Nope. All right, well, how the hell do you do this? You have to hold the button down. Oh, so you've activated the sequence now, so you can let go, right? Nope. You have to hold that button the whole time that you're putting the top down. And there she goes. And down the top comes. And then the little message pops up, says motion complete. And this is the same exact thing to put it down. Hold the button. Top comes up. Oh, and don't put your hand up there like my dumb ass did. Clearly there's a sticker there, and I put my hand there. It hurt. Hurt a lot. And down it comes. Motion complete. Also, you see that the windows are still down. This is one thing that fucked me up, man. I was like so confused. So you see right here we have two little buttons. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta hold it like a peasant. So that rolls up the big window. Well, I had this button pressed, and I kept freaking trying to roll up my big window, and nothing was happening. I was like, why is my big window not going up? It's because it doesn't go to the big window. It goes to that little window back there. A learning experience for this guy, man. I tell you what. Another small complaint that I can give to you guys is the shifter. So obviously you can't feel it for yourself, but the shifter in the Charger and Challenger is just so smooth. This, I kind of feel like it's not smooth, so I feel like it's breaking something. Like, ugh. Like, sure, it gives you that nice positive feeling that you're in gear. Boom, I'm like that right there. That was weird. So drive, neutral, park, or reverse and then park. But I don't know. I just don't like the way the shifter feels. And my car is nice and smooth. It's simple. This feels like it's freaking stuck on something almost. Like that right there. Like I had to push that way too hard. It should just pop right into place. This isn't a manual. It almost feels like a manual. It's like you're trying to get it into the gates in a manual or something. That's what it feels like. Maybe that's the feeling they were trying to go for or something. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I don't like the way it feels. That's my own, that's a very small complaint. If it doesn't bother you, no, well, good for you. But I'm pretty sure it's something that you probably won't pay attention to. But coming straight out of that Challenger and straight into this is something I noticed off the bat. Trying to put it into gear, I was like, what the heck's going on down there? Is something wrong? Nope, it's just how it feels. All right, to you. So that's all I got for you guys, man. If you're in the market for a V6 sports car, not a muscle car, I'm sorry, it's just not. If you're in the market for a V6 sports car, I can't really comment on the Mustang. Obviously, I didn't drive that one. But I drove the Challenger and I drove the V6 Camaro. Both V6s. I drove them both. And I have to say, if it were up to me, if I were in the market for one of them, I would probably choose, and I was single. That's the key. If I was single, I would choose Camaro. It looks better. It's a better option. And that's really it. It's a better option. It looks better to me. I'm sorry. I think so. Now, if it were the V8 models, I'd probably choose the Challenger. That's just speaking for the 2019s. If it were the older Camaro with the regular, the decent looking face, I would choose that one. But the 2019 Camaro front end for the V8s, I'm not feeling that. I don't know how the V6 looks better than the V8, but it does. Like I showed you guys, I think it looks better. So yeah, I would choose a Camaro if I didn't care about space. However, if you are space conscious and you need that trunk space and you need that back seat space, that leg room, you gotta choose a Challenger. This is just no comparison. For me, being in, if it was the V8 versions, like I said, I'm choosing the Challenger again because of that again. The space, trunk space, leg space, that's just a no-go. But if I didn't care about any of that stuff and I didn't really need it, then this would definitely be the option that I would choose right here. All this looks good to me. Got to turn the camera around, sorry. Just looks so much better, so much cleaner, so much nicer inside. So the Camaro would be my choice if I didn't care about space. It's that simple. And if for some reason you will be racing a V6, I don't know why you would, but if you are getting a V6 to race, then I guess this would be your option to pick because it's definitely quicker than the Challenger V6, the Pentastar. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you folks. Just a short little video about my little rental-car V6 experience with the convertible drop top and all that stuff. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. It's your first time stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you guys get a notification when these videos go up. And swing over to the Instagram channel, Low Through 92 Slow, all one word. I put it down in the description. Obviously, I do it every time. And that's it, folks. That's all I got for you. I'm out. Peace.